Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here real quick. I know a lot of people have been seeing what's been going on in the news with the ministry. I've gotten a lot of texts from you guys asking if I'm okay, all of that. So just wanted to make a video and let you know, yes, I'm okay. I'm doing good. I'm saving souls. I'm ministering the gospel to people. We're seeing so many miracles, just wonderful things taking place still in the ministry in spite of all of this. I mean, honestly, we are rejoicing. We are thanking God. You know, the Bible talks about persecution. And so we are rejoicing over here. The Bible says to rejoice in persecution. So we are rejoicing. You know, I just wanted to even just share, you know, the media says, you know, what they want to say. And they don't tell you the whole truth, you know. So one of the things that they're saying is, you know, that we're victims, you know, of Apostle Taylor and Michelle, and that they treat us badly, you know, all of this stuff, which is crazy. That's so crazy because they have been so good. I know Apostle and Michelle have been so good, so kind, you know, to me. And so just what they're saying is just crazy. But even just the fact that they're saying that we're victims. So let me tell you what happened. So this is what happened when the FBI raid happened. It was like at 6 something in the morning. And I was at the Florida location at that time. And at 6 in the morning, you know, we weren't expecting it. You know, of course, mentally, we were prepared for those type of attacks. And so that didn't really faze us. But you don't know, okay, they're coming at 6 a.m. So anyway, 6 a.m. we hear a bunch of sirens. And, you know, like, FBI, come outside with your hands up, you know. And we're like, okay. You know, so, someone came upstairs and was like, hey, the FBI's here. You know, get dressed, come downstairs. So I got up. I said, okay. You know, I got up, got dressed, whatever, came down. And they were having us come outside, you know, the house one by one. And it was just crazy because, you know, if we're supposed to be victims, you know, they're treating us like we are criminals. Obviously, we're not criminals. A lot of you guys know the ministry. You guys have talked to a lot of us. And some of you, you know me personally. You know, obviously, I'm not a criminal. But yeah, so anyway, they said, you know, come outside with your hands up, right? We come outside. I mean, they got tons of like guns. They're pointing guns at us. They have like lasers on our chest. And it was crazy. Like, okay, walk forward. And, you know, they had us walk a certain way or whatever, you know, the whole time, right? Where the gun is on us. It's still dark outside. It was crazy. But anyway, so everybody had so much peace through it. Like, we weren't even fazed. We're like, you know, all right, here's this persecution. Here it goes. You know, we weren't fazed by it. So anyway, you know, they handcuff us. You know, okay, so yeah. So anyway, so they put our hands behind our back, and you know, we had to sit and wait for them to, you know, bring everybody out the house or whatever they were doing, right? And sorry, this sun is like, I don't know where to put my face, but so they brought us all out, and you know, they were treating us like sub criminals. You know, early in the morning, points guns at them and breaks the glass, breaks the doors. I mean, it was wild, you know. So anyways, we know God is in control, so we had peace. You know, we weren't worried about, you know, what they were saying. And it was really awesome, actually, because, you know, you could just see, it's like the people that were sent to do that, like, they could tell, like, hold on, like, these people are different. Like, something is different about them, you know. So anyway, so they said that we had to go with them to this place while they raid the house or whatever. They had a search warrant. They raid the house for like 3 days. They said it's going to take 3 days. And then we heard someone say, like, what? Like 3 days? Like, that don't take that long. So we know there was stuff that, you know, was, you know, just like spiteful, different things they did. And I know that different other locations that they raided was just completely, they just turned it upside down. I mean, the building in Taylor, Michigan, they literally took the LED screen. You know, they broke stuff. It was just crazy. They broke a lot of doors, windows, and like took a lot of our stuff, mind you. They took all our ministry stuff, and they took my personal phone and my iPad. They took a lot of our stuff. So yeah. Anyways, we know God is going to restore. So all right, back to the story. So they are taking us to this place to question us. And basically they brought us back there, and it was weird because once they got us, they took us in these vans to this other location, and they took off the the zip ties, that they handcuffed us with. And they're like, they say, okay, y'all want some food, y'all want some water. It was so weird. They went from treating us like criminals to treating us like we were victims. Like, what do you guys need? Like, you guys need stuff, blah, 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 blah. And so anyways, we got there, and they took us back in this room to question us. And I was nice. I said, I just want to let y'all know I'm not answering any of your questions. I have nothing to say, to you. And so anyways, so they're like, okay, no worries, but they were acting like they saved us from Apostle and Michelle. It was so funny because obviously that's not the case. So anyway, so that happened. And then, let's see. So we're just, we're in their facility because they're saying, okay, well, do you guys need help with like hotel, with food, like medical attention, like all of this stuff. And so, yeah, so supposedly we're supposed to be victims. So it was like, they was asking us what we need, and we told them, we're like, we don't need your help. Like, and they were so confused because they're like, well, we're basically, I guess were told they were rescuing a bunch of victims that were being human trafficked. And so usually if victims are human trafficked, you would want the people's help. Like, okay, I'm gonna tell you everything, like, you saved me now. Like, that was not the case because obviously we're not victims. So they were so confused. They're like, wait, we just rescued all these victims from this place, from Apostle, from Michelle, whatever, right? But they don't want our help because we literally walked off their property. And it was crazy because they're the ones who actually put us in a position that was not good because they took all of our stuff. They had my license, they had my debit cards, credit cards, they had all my phones. So we literally, none of us at all had anything. So we walked off, and mind you, we had to wait 3 days to even get back in. So they really put us in like a predicament. But we good, we're warriors, everything worked out. And obviously, we're here now. We see all the stuff that's going on. And, I just really want to even say, like, they're making Apostle out to be like this monster and saying he, it's so funny what they're saying. They're saying that he starves us. Like, no, you can look at everybody here and know that we definitely aren't starved. Like, we probably eat too much, honestly. And even just with like saying like, oh, they got to stay up till 4 a.m., blah, blah, blah. Well, they're basically, okay, they're taking something like, the prayer line, right? You guys know it's 24 hours. So we have, people that do that shift, like from, a certain time and like through the night. We have people that take different shifts. So, of course, if you have a 24-hour prayer line, somebody's going to be up at 4 a.m. answering the phones. But it's just somebody that was on a shift. Okay, so, so they're taking something like that, right? And they're twisting it and say, oh, Apostle makes them stay up till 4 a.m. He makes them eat, peanut butter and jelly. Like, I see all this stuff out there. No, we good here at JMMI. Trust me. I mean, y'all know. But it's just a lot of stuff. So, and then what they're saying about Apostle, like Apostle, he has been so good. Like, he's only ever pointed me to Jesus. He helped me, really understand Jesus more and be closer even in my walk with God. Like, I've been to many different churches. I was raised in church, and I've never met anybody like Apostle. And when I say that, it's because of the love that he has for Jesus, the power of God that he walks in, not to negate anybody else, because, people are preaching the word of God, but when somebody's anointed, when Jesus is working with them, when I got connected to Apostle in the ministry, Jesus started to appear to me, began to have visitations. Like, my life has really been changed, and even just things. And so so things that I even went through, like Apostle was there to, help me and counsel me and give me advice that I didn't go down the wrong road. Many times I could have been down the wrong road, but, Apostle is such a mentor. He's such a spiritual father, and I've seen him be so loving to the people. A lot of people are saying, oh, Apostle's abusing the staff. No, Apostle's so kind to us. Like, he treats us like we are like kings, like royalty. Like, he is really kind to the staff and really pours and invests into us, such spiritual food, really, I'll call it, from heaven. And it's just crazy what they're saying. And even with Michelle, like, Michelle is so nice. Michelle is such a family person too. Like, she will like hang out with us. Like, we'll watch like we'll all watch a movie together, or we'll go out. Like, Michelle will be like, people are saying that it's just crazy. They're saying they're abusive. And Michelle will she'll check on me like, hey, you make sure you eat something today. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, just different things like that, like just being kind or, caring. And you don't even get that. I mean, with your own family, people not even, checking on you. But, there's so many things I could go down the line. But Michelle has really been, really like a big sister to me, so to see, to see what they're going through, obviously we know God is behind it. But to see what they're saying is just really, really wild, it's just crazy. So I just wanted to come, on here and share a little bit about what's going on, kind of what I experienced and, really what's happening. So I'm fine. I'm doing good. I'm saving souls, ministering to people, and, that's what it's all about. And so no matter what, people say, God has the final say. And the world will see God has the final say, over Apostle's life. No matter who's saying what, there's so much, that's out there. Be careful, speaking against the man of God. You don't want to do that. But I could just say we're rejoicing over here. Even revival has broken out, even in the jail. So just tremendous. It's really happening. So that is all, you guys. I don't want to make this long. I may come on here, if other things may come up, but I just wanted to share kind of what's been happening. All right. Well, if you guys have any questions or anything or comments, let me know. Okay.